There are certain fragrances that tell you exactly who they are right from the start. And then there's fragrances that seduce you into thinking that you have them all figured out, only to change the rules halfway through. This is exactly how I feel about Givenchy. We're gonna say Givenchy L'Interdit Absolu. Now, this was released in 2024, and I'm gonna tell you something. This is not playing the same game that its sisters play. And just to spice the pot a little bit, I wanna talk about the perfumers here because this was a powerhouse trio of perfumers, one of my all-time favorites, Dominique Ropion, Fanny Bal, I don't know if that's how you say her name or her last name, Fanny Bal, and last but not least, Flipo. And this just isn't a flanker of the original. To me, this is a complete renovation, a reimagination of the line, and it's absolutely fantastic, and we're gonna get to that. Let's do some sprays. We'll do one really good one up top. It smells absolutely amazing. We'll do 2 on the forearm. That's 3 in total. Now, right off the top, this opens up surprisingly a little sharp to me. You get cardamom in here, Guatemalan cardamom. Does that matter? You get lavender and neroli, which I absolutely love. White florals are a star player in this fragrance, as well as the rest of the line. This is very crisp and elegant. You get hit with like this clean, spicy note right off. And even from the opening, I can tell there's like a hint of warm undertones that this is gonna develop into. Now, as this fragrance starts to dry down a little bit, as those notes in the beginning start to melt just a little bit, the creamy florals in this start to arise. And yes, they're the star of the show, and they're the florals that are in a lot of fragrances. We have tuberose, we have jasmine, and we have orange blossom. 3 of my favorite florals in this fragrance. This is a white floral fragrance, but it does have an edge to it. And may I say, the opening almost smells a little bit masculine, and once again, we'll talk about that. Now, these 3 florals in this fragrance, they do come in bold, very bold, but very smooth. They're not too shy, they're there, and they're not too powdery. It's absolutely beautiful. It's an absolutely beautiful fragrance. It's very rich and sensual, but it's not overly sweet, but it is a bit sweet. Now, here's where things get a little bit different. Yes, I was wearing this fragrance, and it does smell like a really good evolution of the original L'Interdit line, if you're familiar with that. But here's where something happened in this specific fragrance, L'Interdit Absolu, the 2024 edition. Something happened, something magical in my opinion. Out of nowhere, you get hit with rum, tobacco, and vetiver. The whole vibe of this fragrance absolutely flips completely. The opening, you get the little florals, the sharp spiciness, the sweetness. To me, this fragrance, this is like a hidden speakeasy that's underneath a floral shop. It's warm, it's boozy, it's a little bit earthy even. And if you're not a fan of florals, don't let that turn you off because it's not overly floral. It's a concoction that's beautiful and just mixed very well. I love this fragrance. The contrast is just so smooth in this. It keeps pulling me like deeper and deeper. Now, the original L'Interdit and some of the other flankers, there was Intense, there was Rouge, they almost have like a mild grape vibe, like a grape candy or like a grape cola. The grape vibe is here still, but it's taken to like a boozier way. And I think it's the tuberose, and it absolutely smells fantastic. So take that deep, powerful grape vibe. Some people don't smell great, but I personally do. Make it boozy, make it deep, make it mysterious and sensual, and that's what you get with L'Interdit Absolu. And I have to say, this fragrance's projection and longevity is absolutely incredible. Like on me, on my skin, it pushes out so confidently. It's not like absolutely room filling, but it's very close. 2 sprays and you will smell this. You do 3 to 5, you are filling a room. You are filling a room, and it lasts 10 plus hours, which is absolutely amazing. Some of the designer fragrances are really upping their game lately. Now here comes the real like mysterious part of this fragrance. Here's the curveball to me if you've been watching thus far. This is marketed towards women. This is a woman's fragrance in a woman's line. Givenchy L'Interdit. Now here's the thing. I think this is absolutely a unisex fragrance. This fragrance is fantastic. Yes, it might lean a little bit feminine, but if you're a male who likes floral fragrances or don't mind them, and like I said, it's not overly floral, you will love this fragrance. Honestly, I've worn this a few times so far out, and I get compliments every time I wear this from guys, from women. It's that cardamom, it's that tobacco, it's that boozy note, right? It's that vetiver. It like adds a masculine vibe to a very white floral fragrance. But the florals in here are bold enough to balance out the opposite notes, and I think this is a huge hit. I think this is the best in the L'Interdit line. This is the best one in my opinion. It's really like, I don't know, it's like two personalities in one fragrance. Like you do get the soft florals, but like they're bold at the same time, and you get the booziness. It's so good. It's a little smoky even. I love this. We're gonna do another one in the air. The atomizer is absolutely fantastic too. This just smells so good. Picture like a grape soda boozy drink that's dark and spicy. And then when you drink it, you smell the florals from the floral shop seeping down the vents into the hidden illegal bar that you're in. And then when you hear the cop sirens, you leave, because you'll go to jail, bro. And the far dry down of this, as it really dries after hours, it's like this very smooth, dark, almost ambery-like trail that I think is intoxicating and amazing. This fragrance isn't too flashy, but you know what this is? It's unforgettable. This is an unforgettable fragrance. In my opinion, will thrive a little bit better in the cooler months because it is mysterious and a little bit dark compared to the rest in the line, but I think you could easily just like wear this year round. If this was the only fragrance in the line, it'd be insane. It would be good enough to be on its own. If you want to get noticed, this is a perfect one. If you're someone that's daring, you know, you blur the lines of what's legal, bro, this is for you. A woman, if you want to captivate men, I think this is a perfect one. I think you will get comments everywhere you go on this. This is for the person that plays by the rules until like you're not looking, and then they just cut the throat. But then it's just too late. I think this is a star. Out of 10, I'm gonna give it a 9 or 10. It's just really good. It's a very great designer release. It's the best, in my opinion, of the L'Interdit line by Givenchy. The retail price on this is around $100 to $150, depending on the size that you get. I don't even know what size this is. Let's check the size on this. This is the 80 ml, so I'm guessing they didn't have a 100 ml because I would have bought it. So this is the 80. It's probably about 120 to 150. I don't remember. But if you do want to get samples of this, I do have them available on the Fragrance Channel Decants. I will put the link here. I'll ship you a sample from this bottle. It does smell good. And you know what? Let me know what you think in the comments. This one is very interesting to me. Like, let me know if you wore this, if you smelled this, if you got compliments on it, if you're a dude and you've worn this and love it. Let me know. Let's talk about this one. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, if you will, and we'll talk about some more fragrances. I have some big plans coming up. Big plans for you, buddy. Big plans for you.